Hi everyone, welcome back to YouTube channel Classes with me. In today's video, we are going to understand composite unique constraint in SQL in very simple and in a practical way. So far, we have learned about unique constraint on a single column like email or phone number. But in real world project, many times a single column is not enough to make the data unique. Instead, we need a combination of columns to be unique. And that is exactly what composite unique does. Let me explain with a simple example. I know you might be thinking like what I'm talking about. Like we have used constraint on a single column. Like how can a double column can use a single constraint in a single query line? I know, no need to worry about. Same thing happened with me when I was learning SQL during the starting stage. Okay, let me give you a situation. Imagine an attendance system. A student can have multiple attendance record on different dates. No worries for that. Also, many students can have attendance on the same date. But one student cannot have two attendance record on the same data. Like I am a student, student ID 2. And what will happen if and today's date is 16 December 2025? What will happen, if I put fingerprint on attendance today on 16 December 2025, it will take once and it will take present. Have you ever seen like student ID 2 is present as well as absent on the same day? No, right? This is where student ID alone is not unique. Date alone is not unique, but student ID and date together must be unique. I mean to say student ID 2, date 16 should be unique. It should be like that. Now let's talk about the practical part of it. Let's move to our SQL environment and let's see how we can do it. Let me write here composite unique constraint. ठीक है? And let's write the things here. ठीक. Oh, sorry, it's not select, it's always create table. Create table, suppose student YT. ठीक है, I will write, oops, once again I'm very sorry. Okay, let's see what column we will give. We will give student ID column. Student ID column obviously should be in integer because it is an ID. Then we will give the attendance date, attendance date, and that will be in date data type. ठीक है, simple. Then we will give the status is what, present or absent. ठीक है, and that will be in text, so variable character 20 30, let's give that. Okay, right now we will have to write the constraint. Simple, we will write strint constraint. Then we will write the constraint name, like unique student date data, sorry, data. And then we will write what constraint we want to put and what column we want to put. I want to give unique constraint on two things, that is student ID and then attendance date. Let me check the spelling. Attendance date. Simple as that, no need to worry about. Okay, done and dusted. And if I execute it, table is created. Let's see, is our table created properly? Select everything from student YT. It is done and dusted. ठीक है, integer date status, simple as it is. Here the unique constraint is applied on both student ID and attendance date together. Now let us insert some valid data, correct data. In this video I will insert two types of data. One is valid, which will the correct one, and one I will show you by adding the error data intentionally to show you how SQL react to this. Let me write this, insert into query, insert into student YT and student, and I will write student ID, then attendance date, then status. ठीक है. In this I will put some values. Okay, let's write the first value, that is this. And status is what? Oh, sorry, I'm very sorry. Attendance date, I will give today's attendance date, or let's give 1 December. ठीक है. 2025 1 December, and it is present. ठीक है. Simple. Right now the second one, let's should I give a different date? चलो, let's give a different date. ठीक है. And I will write let's give absent. ठीक है. Let's add all the things absent. ठीक है. Absent. ठीक है. Right now I will add one more thing related to second. ठीक है. Second student ID. I will write this 1201 and present. ठीक है. I mean to say, see, you see here, student ID 2 was present on 1st December. ठीक है. Student ID 1 and student ID 2, they are both present on 1st December. But on 2nd December, what happened? Student ID 2 is absent. ठीक है. Student ID 2 is absent. Simple as that. Now let's execute it. Okay, all done and dusted. चलो ठीक है. Student ID 1 on 1st December, status present. Let me check this out. Let me show this in a proper way. Order by attendance date ascending. ठीक. So student ID 1 on first present, student ID 2 on first present, student ID 2 on 2nd December is absent. So records are inserted successfully because no student has duplicate attendance on the same date. Right now, suppose what happened by mistakenly, error details. By mistakenly, I will insert a error detail to see how SQL react to it. Suppose I will write what I will write. So suppose I will write for this student ID 1. ठीक है. Student ID 1, I will write on 1 December absent. ठीक है. See, actually the data is like this. Student ID 1 on this date, 1 December 2025 was present. But by mistakenly, what happened? By mistakenly, on a manual way, what happened? I have inserted the student ID 1 data again for the 1st December and I have given absent. But here what I have given? I have given unique for student ID and attendance date. These are the two details which will be unique. ठीक है. ठीक. And it cannot be repeated again. Simple as that. Right now when I execute it, see what it is coming. Duplicate key value violates the unique constraint. This is the constraint name that we have given. What is the key? This is the key already exists. Actually here SQL have already told this data is already existing here. So this query had failed and shown us error. Why? Because the combination of student ID 1 and date 1/1/2025 already exists in the table. We have seen that. Even if the status is different, earlier it was present, right now I am giving an absent. ठीक है. I mean to say status is different. Even if the status is different, the combination is same. SQL won't allow it, right? So to summarize, composite unique ensure that a combination of multiple columns remain unique even if individual column contain a duplicate value. ठीक है. This constraint is very useful in real project like attendance system, booking system, mapping tables like tables in restaurant and all. And you have seen how SQL is optimizing it on automatic way rather than taking this thing in a manual way. So that's all about it in this video. If you like this video, please click on the like button. If you like this video and have learned something, click on the subscribe button. Also click on the bell icon because we do live stream each and every day. So when we do live stream next, like whenever, at what time I do live stream, you can just jump into my live stream, ask me doubts related to this topic, related to SQL, related to Python for data analytics, Power BI, projects, assignment, any doubt you can ask. I will help you out personally in the live stream. Also, share this video to someone who is learning SQL on a daily basis and brushing up their knowledge in SQL. It will be really helpful for them. So that's all about it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Happy coding, happy querying, happy learning, and let's meet again in a new video.